You have 36 heroes in this game, and if you upgrade the wrong ones early, you don't just lose a little power, you lose time, you lose resources, and you fall behind players who made the smart upgrades from day one. This full guide is here to prevent that. I'm going to explain exactly which heroes you should focus on, which heroes are worth your skill books and stars, which ones are only useful later, and which ones you should avoid in the beginning even if they look good. This guide is about upgrade priorities and long-term value. It's not a how to unlock heroes tutorial, and it's not a how to level heroes tutorial. Those mechanics were covered in the hero leveling guide. Here we focus on which heroes matter, when they matter, and what their third and fourth skills actually do for your account. There are 3 hero categories: blue heroes, purple heroes, and orange heroes. When you start the game, you mostly have access to blue heroes and some purple heroes, and despite what many players assume, blue and purple heroes can be very useful early. The trick is knowing which ones actually give progress and which ones are just there to distract you. The biggest rule to remember for this entire guide is simple. The third skill is the most important skill on almost every hero. The third skill is where you get the permanent account benefits: construction speed, research speed, troop training speed, fuel efficiency, radar value, alliance duel points, vehicle progress. Those important bonuses are almost always on the third skill. If you want real hero value, you upgrade the third skill first. And to improve that third skill, you need to star the hero up, because stars unlock higher levels of the third skill and increase those bonuses. So, early game planning is not which hero looks strong in combat. Early game planning is which heroes are easy to star up and which third skills speed up my account permanently. At the beginning, prioritize heroes that are easy to get fragments for and easy to star up. 2 heroes that fit that rule very well are Vivian and Fiona, because you receive many fragments for them from radar events and other events in the game. That means they are much easier to build compared to heroes whose fragments are rare. Easy fragments means faster stars. Faster stars means faster third skill upgrades, and that means faster account growth. From blue heroes, Angelina and William are basically your startup heroes. You get them early, and you can level and star them without much effort. These heroes help you get through the first levels and the early area exploration stages. They are part of your early engine to clear content while you push toward the real goal, which is unlocking orange heroes as early as possible. Because with good early strategy, you can unlock orange heroes quite early. And at the beginning, you will have access to the basic orange heroes. There are 6 of them, and they are all extremely valuable across all stages of the game. The 6 basic orange heroes are Katrina, Sophia, Laura, Amelia, Mia, and Chinatsu. All 6 are worth upgrading. These heroes are not optional. If you want fast progression, they are mandatory. Now, let's go one by one, because each of these heroes has a different type of value, and the earlier you build them, the more the value compounds over time. Sophia should be one of your highest priorities as early as possible. Sophia is the construction hero. Her third skill gives construction benefits. She can shorten construction duration by 90 minutes. That means you will have free construction time up to 90 minutes. And she also gives construction speed bonus up to 40%. Early in the game, this is huge. And the reason it's huge is not only because it helps you today, but because you are building and upgrading buildings all the time in every stage of the game. Construction speed is always useful. The earlier you star Sophia up, the more value you get from her third skill, because you will be saving time on thousands of upgrades across your entire account life. And it's important to understand this clearly. To get hero benefits like this, you must maximize the third skill. That means you star the hero up to unlock higher third skill levels, and you upgrade that skill. Starring the hero unlocks new bonuses and further increases those bonuses. So Sophia is not a hero you just unlock and forget. Sophia is a hero you star up early because that third skill makes your account grow faster forever. Katrina is another basic orange hero you should prioritize. She is extremely useful in the early game because she gives idle XP, which helps to level your heroes faster. Later in the game, that idle XP becomes less valuable, but Katrina does not stop being useful because her third skill includes fuel benefits. Katrina's third skill gives extra fuel, 100 fuel per day, meaning 100 extra free fuel every day. And she also gives extra fuel restoration speed, plus 10% fuel restoration speed. This is a unique bonus that helps you generate more fuel over time. Fuel is one of the most important currencies in the game. You use it for so many activities. And because fuel matters in every stage, Katrina remains valuable across the whole game, not only early. Lara is another basic orange hero that remains useful. Her third skill gives up to 20 radar events for free every day, and up to 50% extra experience from those radar events. Early in the game, that extra experience helps you grow, but the radar event benefit becomes even more important later because radar events are connected to Alliance duel scoring. On Mondays and Fridays, every radar event gives extra Alliance duel points. That means Lara's extra radar events directly create extra duel points. And when you star Lara up to 5 stars and level her third skill, she also earns extra exploration chests, up to a maximum of 10 per day. Lara is a long-term progression hero. She accelerates XP, radar, Alliance duel scoring, and exploration chests. Chinatsu is often underestimated because early in the game she doesn't look that strong, but her value appears once Alliance duel becomes active. Her third skill gives extra 55% Alliance duel points. That means it becomes easier to unlock chest rewards, easier to rank higher, and easier for your Alliance to win the duel. Chinatsu becomes especially powerful combined with systems that already generate duel points, like Alliance recognition and the extra radar events from Lara. In that stage of the game, Chinatsu becomes a major advantage for your personal rewards and your Alliance results. Amelia is like Sophia, but for research. Sophia helps construction, Amelia helps the lab. Amelia gives up to 90 minutes free research duration and increases research speed by up to 40%. She also lowers research costs, but it's important to be precise here. Sophia lowers building-related costs up to 15%. Amelia lowers basic research resource cost up to 15%. This reduction is for resources, not badges. She does not reduce badge costs. But even without badge reduction, this is still very valuable because research is constant. You always do lab research across the entire game. Faster research means faster power growth. Lower resource cost makes your research progression smoother. Amelia is a hero you use all the time, and the faster you star her up and upgrade her third skill, the faster she accelerates your account. Mia is the basic orange hero that boosts vehicles and gives huge early power scaling. Mia gives up to 500 free blueprints every day. She increases experience yields from modification upgrades by up to 30%. The key result is simple. You get more modification blueprints so you can upgrade your vehicle more often, and every upgrade gives more vehicle experience. This is one of the fastest ways to increase power early, because vehicles can provide large power gains and help unlock better vehicle tiers. If you star Mia up to 5 stars, she increases vehicle skill damage by 200%. So, Mia is strong in 2 ways, progression and combat performance through vehicle skills. So, in summary, for the 6 basic orange heroes, they all provide long-term benefits. Sophia accelerates construction, Amelia accelerates research, Mia accelerates vehicles, Katrina accelerates fuel economy and early leveling, Lara accelerates radar events, radar XP, Alliance duel points on key days, and exploration chests at 5 stars. Chinatsu accelerates Alliance duel points. These are not optional. If you want fast progression, these are the heroes you build. Now, there's one more early game detail about Sophia. In the beginning of the game, there's a $1 pack that unlocks Sophia. If you're willing to spend any money at all, that is one of the best value purchases. But if you're free to play, you still have options. You can unlock Sophia early by clearing area exploration stages and earning prime recruitment tickets, then unlocking her in the club. So free-to-play players don't need to panic. But the point remains, Sophia and Katrina are usually the first orange heroes you can get, and they are both extremely good. Another key early game strategy is about factions. Early in the game, you do not need to worry about factions. You won't have enough orange heroes to complete a full faction setup anyway. The best early strategy is to use your most powerful heroes in one formation. Later, when you have more orange heroes, you can start thinking about building complete factions to gain additional bonuses. But early, you use the strongest heroes you have. And you use your orange skill books on the third skills of the orange heroes, because that gives the best results. Now, let's go back to blue and purple heroes, because even though orange heroes are stronger, some blue and purple heroes provide extremely important third skill bonuses that remain valuable forever. There are 3 blue heroes you should upgrade specifically for their third skills: Angelina, William, and Audrey. Their third skills increase unit training speed by 30%. If you star those heroes up to 5 stars, you can get even more training speed. Training speed is one of the most important early game stats because your early strategy should be resource looting. In the early stage, you don't have to worry about diplomacy and deals with alliances. Your primary focus should be looting other headquarters to get as many resources as possible, because looting is more efficient than gathering. When you loot other headquarters, you will lose troops. Faster training speed means you recover faster, rebuild your army faster, and go loot again sooner. It directly increases your tempo. A purple hero that fits the same theme is Maria. Maria's third skill increases training speed by 50%. If you star her up, she gains additional bonuses, even more training speed, and she lowers the research cost for training your troops by up to 5%. This makes Maria one of the few purple heroes that is absolutely worth upgrading early. Another purple hero worth upgrading is Vivian. Vivian is easy to upgrade because you get many fragments from events. She's valuable because she increases damage against creeps on the map up to 30%, and most importantly, she lowers the fuel cost for challenging boomers. This is huge. Boomers cost fuel. If you reduce that cost, you save fuel and can use that fuel elsewhere or kill even more boomers. More boomers means more rewards and more blueprints. This synergizes very well with Mia's vehicle progression. Vivian helps you farm cheaper and more, and Mia helps you convert those resources into vehicle progress and power. And again, if Vivian is starred up to 5 stars, her fuel reduction effect applies to all formations. That means you don't even need to keep her in a formation later to keep the benefit. Now, a common early mistake is investing in the wrong blue heroes. You should avoid blue heroes like Athena, Natalie, and Giselle early. These heroes focus on gathering wood, food, and electricity. Gathering is not your priority early. Looting other headquarters gives resources more efficiently and faster. Gathering heroes can become useful later when the game changes and you have different needs, but early game they provide low value for your limited skill books and stars. The same logic applies to most purple heroes. Most purple heroes do not have strong third skills. Only Vivian, Maria, and Christina have third skills that can be considered useful in a meaningful way. Vivian and Maria are your priorities. Christina can be useful in the mid-game when the phase of conquering cities becomes available. Christina lowers the demolition time of cities by 90 seconds and lowers fuel cost. That makes her strong for the city conquest phase. But in terms of early priority, Vivian and Maria still come first. Now let's summarize the best heroes to level early based on everything so far. The best heroes to level early are Sophia, Amelia, and Mia, as well as Maria, Vivian, Angelina, William, and Audrey. These heroes increase progress, troop training speed, and resource efficiency. Their benefits help you early, and their benefits also stay valuable across all stages of the game. The earlier you upgrade them, the more valuable the benefits become, and you gain an edge over players who ignore them. That covers early game and the foundation heroes. Now we move to what happens later, because after the basic hero pool, the game evolves into a seasonal structure where new orange heroes are introduced and factions become mandatory. In Season 1, more orange heroes are added, and from that point onward, only orange heroes will be added. There will be no more new purple heroes and no more new blue heroes. Season 1 introduces 2 extra heroes for each faction. That means 2 Blood Rose orange heroes, 2 Guard of Order orange heroes, and 2 Wings of Dawn orange heroes. These heroes arrive in waves. The first wave of Season 1 heroes includes Olivera for Blood Rose, Evelyn for Guard of Order, and Scarlet for Wings of Dawn. Then later, Selena, Nyx, and Sakura are added as the second wave. The first wave Season 1 heroes are very similar across factions, and they all provide a faction-specific troop training speed bonus. Their third skill increases training speed by 70% for a specific troop type within that faction. Olivera increases training speed for assaulters by 70%. If you star her up, she further increases training speed for assaulters and increases their defense and attack, and lowers the resource consumption for training by 5%. If you star her up to 5 stars, she increases attack and defense for all troop types, not just assaulters. Scarlet works the same way for shooters. She increases shooter training speed by 70%, and with stars her bonuses expand, and at higher star levels the bonus can apply across unit types. Evelyn works the same way for riders. She increases rider training speed by 70%, and increases their defense and attack by 10%. With stars, that bonus expands to all troop types. So the first wave Season 1 heroes do 3 big things. They massively speed up training for a troop type, they increase combat stats like attack and defense, and they reduce resource cost for training. Season 1 also introduces important faction deployment bonuses connected to these heroes. For every 1 Blood Rose, Wings of Dawn, or Guard of Order hero deployed in your formation, troop attack and defense increase by 5%. And when deploying 5 heroes from the same faction, troop capacity increases by 10%. This is the moment faction formations become real. Early game, you can ignore factions. Season 1, you cannot. Season 1 is where use strongest heroes starts shifting into build strongest faction formation. Now, the second wave of Season 1 heroes includes Selena, Nyx, and Sakura. They provide similar faction-focused bonuses, but the way the bonuses apply is important. Their third skill provides big attack and defense boosts for their faction troop type, up to 45% defense, and with starring up, it can increase further. They also have faction troop damage increased by 10%. But here is the critical clarification that matters for gameplay and planning. Only the 10% faction troop damage is passive. That single bonus works passively once you own the hero and unlock the appropriate skill. The big 45% attack and 45% defense boosts are not passive. Those are tied to the third skill and only apply when that hero is deployed in your formation. So with Selena, Nyx, and Sakura, you get a passive damage increase just by owning and unlocking the right skill. But to gain the full combat stat boosts, you must actively deploy them. Now we move to Season 2. In Season 2, 3 more orange heroes are added: Bella, Alma, and Harlina. These heroes are again faction-linked, and each one targets a specific troop type for that faction. Bella is connected to Blood Rose Assaulters. Alma is connected to Wings of Dawn Shooters. Harlina is connected to Guard of Order Riders. Their third skill provides extra health for that troop type by 15% and damage by 25%. That is a strong scaling bonus because it increases both survivability and damage output for the unit type that faction focuses on. In addition, their fourth skill provides extra troop hit points, an additional 10% troop hit points, if you deploy 5 heroes from the same faction. This reinforces that later in the game it becomes mandatory to have formations built from the same faction. If you want to stay competitive, you need the faction heroes, you need the full faction formations, and you need those seasonal bonuses, because players who have them will simply have stronger troops and better stats. Season 3 adds 3 more orange heroes for each faction: Lisha for Blood Rose, Liliana for Wings of Dawn, and Dodamaki for Guard of Order. These heroes again follow a similar theme, but they introduce rare and very powerful stats. Their third skill boosts troop capacity by 90, meaning 90 extra troops, and if you star them up, they provide additional hero attack and defense, in total up to 20% extra hero attack and 20% extra hero defense. Then their fourth skill introduces a very important pairing mechanic. For Lisha, if you deploy her together with Bella, assaulter units gain an extra 7.5% damage resistance bonus. Damage resistance is a very rare stat and extremely powerful. At 5 stars, that damage resistance bonus extends to all unit types, and Lisha also provides an extra 7.5% troop capacity boost. Liliana works the same way for Wings of Dawn. Her third skill boosts troop capacity by 90 and increases hero attack and defense by 20%. Her fourth skill, when deployed with Alma, gives shooter units 7.5% damage resistance. At 5 stars, she gives an extra 7.5% troop capacity boost. Dodamaki does the same for Guard of Order. Third skill, plus 90 troop capacity and plus 20% hero attack and defense. Fourth skill, when deployed with Harlina, rider units gain 7.5% damage resistance. At 5 stars, she gives an extra 7.5% troop capacity boost. So when Season 3 arrives, these heroes are not small upgrades. They increase your power a lot. They provide rare defensive stats and significant capacity boosts. They are mandatory for competitive play in that stage of the game. Now Season 4 introduces 3 more heroes: Yu-chan for Blood Rose, Queenie for Wings of Dawn, and Amber for Guard of Order. These heroes are built around 2 things: skill damage and countering faction disadvantages. Their third skill increases skill damage for that specific hero by 24%. If you star the hero up, it increases further by an additional 10%. So when fully upgraded, each of these heroes increases their own skill damage by a total of 34% when you have them at 5 stars and the third skill maxed. That might look small on paper, but in combat it becomes a big boost because it increases the impact of the hero's active abilities. Their fourth skill is where things get very strategic. These Season 4 heroes adjust the faction counter system. And here is the exact rule that matters. The fourth skill gives your faction 2 effects. First, your troops deal an additional 10% damage to the faction they normally counter. Second, your troops take 10% less damage from the faction that normally counters you. So you hit harder into your natural advantage, and you suffer less against your natural weakness. That means these heroes do not delete the counter system, but they reduce how painful it is when you fight into your counter faction. And they make you even stronger when you fight your favored matchup. In PvP, that matters a lot. It can decide battles that would otherwise be losses. It also helps protect you when enemy factions try to abuse counter advantages against you. Now let's zoom out and put all of this into one full strategy, because if you understand the timeline, hero upgrades become much easier. In early game, blue and purple heroes are not trash, they are tools. Specifically, blue heroes like Angelina, William, and Audrey give troop training speed bonuses that help you rebuild troops faster after looting. Purple heroes like Maria supercharge troop training speed and reduce troop-related research costs. Vivian improves creep damage and reduces boomer fuel costs, which saves fuel and increases your farming efficiency, and later applies across formations at 5 stars. In early game, your resource strategy is looting, not gathering. That's why training speed is so valuable. You loot, you lose troops, you rebuild quickly, you loot again. The faster this cycle is, the faster your account grows. Then you unlock the basic orange heroes, and these heroes are the engine of progression. Sophia makes construction faster and gives free construction time. Amelia makes research faster and gives free research time. Mia accelerates vehicles with blueprints and extra vehicle XP and later vehicle skill damage. Katrina boosts fuel economy with daily fuel and fuel restoration speed. Laura boosts radar events, radar XP, alliance duel points on key days, and exploration chests at 5 stars. Chinatsu boosts alliance duel points by 55% once the event is active. These orange heroes are useful in all game stages. The earlier you build them, the more value you get. And the correct way to build them is prioritizing third skill upgrades, because third skill is where the permanent bonuses live. In early game, ignore factions. Use your strongest heroes in one formation. You simply do not have enough heroes to build full faction teams anyway. But when Season 1 starts, the whole game shifts. Seasonal heroes are orange only, and factions become the long-term structure of combat strength. Season 1 heroes introduce huge training speed boosts for faction troop types, plus resource training cost reduction, plus attack and defense scaling. They also introduce scaling faction deployment bonuses that reward you for putting multiple heroes of the same faction into one formation and give troop capacity for full faction deployment. From that moment forward, building full faction formations becomes a real advantage. You want a Blood Rose formation, a Wings of Dawn formation, and a Guard of Order formation. Players who stay on mixed heroes will be weaker than you if you build faction squads correctly. You also gain a major tactical advantage in attacking headquarters. If an enemy is using a faction-heavy defense, you can attack with the counter-faction for better results. In Season 1 Second Wave, Selena, Nyx, and Sakura add large stats, but remember the key detail. Only the 10% faction troop damage bonus is passive when not deployed. The big attack and defense bonuses are only active when the hero is deployed. Season 2 heroes push survivability and damage for specific troop types and reinforce full faction deployment bonuses with troop HP increases. Season 3 heroes add troop capacity, hero attack and defense scaling, and extremely rare damage resistance when paired with the Season 2 heroes, plus additional troop capacity bonuses at 5 stars. Season 4 heroes increase hero skill damage and reshape faction matchups by giving extra damage to what you counter and reducing damage taken from what counters you. So if you want a real upgrade priority roadmap, it looks like this. Early stage, focus on heroes that speed progress and rebuild. Sophia, Amelia, and Mia are your top progression trio. Maria, Vivian, Angelina, William, and Audrey are your key training and farming heroes. Avoid early upgrades on gathering heroes like Athena, Natalie, and Giselle. Mid-stage, unlock and build all 6 basic orange heroes. Use orange skill books on their third skills. Star them up so you can raise third skill bonuses to maximum. Season 1, start building faction formations. Prioritize unlocking new faction heroes quickly. Upgrade third skills first. Star heroes to at least 4 stars so you can unlock fourth skills where needed. Remember which bonuses are passive and which require deployment. Season 2 and 3, treat new heroes as mandatory for competitive play. They stack faction stats, survivability, capacity, and rare resistance. Star them up quickly and push third skill levels. Unlock fourth skills as early as possible. Season 4, prioritize the counter and damage shift heroes if you want serious PvP performance. Their fourth skills strengthen natural matchups and protect you from bad matchups. Their third skills boost personal skill damage and increase combat impact. And throughout every stage, the upgrade logic stays the same. Third skill first. Star up heroes to increase and unlock third skill value. Reach at least 4 stars for fourth skills because many seasonal heroes need that. And in some cases, 5 stars is where the hero reaches full potential, especially when a bonus extends to all unit types or adds extra troop capacity. If you follow this structure, you will progress faster in town development, faster in research, faster in vehicles, and faster in troop production. You will recover from troop losses faster. You will score better in alliance duel. You will farm boomers more efficiently, saving fuel for more activity. And as seasons unlock, you will already be prepared to build full faction formations, counter enemy headquarters more effectively, and stay competitive instead of getting crushed by players who invested correctly. That is the full Hero Focus Guide. Early game efficiency with the right blue and purple heroes, mid-game foundation with the 6 basic orange heroes, and late-game dominance through seasonal orange heroes and faction formations. If you upgrade these heroes in the right order, you don't just get stronger, you get stronger faster. And that is what really wins in this game.
Help us grow. Share this video in your world chat and spread the word. Support us by subscribing, hitting that like button, and leaving a comment to tell us what you'd love to see next. Thank you.